everyone, it's Shel C from PaperOcotilloStudio, and I'm here with day 8 building, and I combined it with day 7 body of hashtag Art Journal Habit 2018. This is a speed through of the Art Joy of Sharing live stream show that we do on Thursdays. We worked on our day 8 pages today on the live stream, so I will put a link to that show where you can watch it in real time, Peg and myself both, in the iCard. And otherwise, this is a very quick video of what I did with my page, combining the prompts body and the prompts building, which is 2 days of prompts. So I started out by using this gel print on my background. You know, my art journal is made out of junk mail, mostly political ads, and it needs to be covered up. And a great way to cover it up is to use a gel print that has a lot of nice design on it. So I use this one as my background, and that's a Stencil Girl stencil. And I used, you know, different colors of greens and blues there. And now I'm kind of dulling it down using some watered down white gesso just so that it's not quite as bright in the background. And then I start out my building by making some buildings, cityscape, using washi tapes. Now, I'm going to seal this with some matte medium because these washi tapes don't really like to stick permanently. But I'm just putting strips of them in different heights, using the more cool colors for the taller buildings, and then adding a few of the bright tapes in the front for some shorter buildings, trying to get that cityscape type look. I have a lot of these tapes. They're so fun when you see them in the store. You're like, ooh, ooh, look at that one, ooh. And you buy it, and then you know what happens with my stuff. I forget to use it. So I've been trying to get out some different things as I go along on this art journaling daily adventure. Get out some things that I don't remember to use very often. So washi tape. I always have any type of tape, not just washi tape. I always have the hardest time finding the ends. So there you have it. I've got my cityscape, and now I'm going to go over it with some fluid matte medium and a brush just to make sure that everything is sealed in and sealed down and ready for the next layer. So, you know, in mixed media, you put layers on. This is layer 2, and we got some other layers to go still. So then I dry that, which is off camera. And then I'm going to add some shadows. And this time I'm using a dark blue, navy blue type color of the Faber-Castell Pitt Pens artist brush pens. These are India ink. India ink is magical because it gives you a little bit of blending time. And then once it's dry, it's permanent. So you can see me going in, drawing a line, blending it with my finger, and then drawing another line, blending it with my finger, and getting this shadowed effect around my buildings, which makes them stand out from the background a little bit more. Then I have this graphic that I printed off the computer. It is a robot, and when I was thinking of combining body and building, the first thing, of course, they came up with was like those big, overly muscled guys with the shiny skin, and they're posing, and I'm like, ugh, I don't like that. So then I found this this photo of a robot that was being built, and I thought, you know what? That's our future right there, is these artificial intelligence type robots, and they're building the body, building the mind, and I thought that was a way to go. So I went ahead and printed it off on my inkjet printer, sealed it with some fluid matte medium, and let it dry. Then I trimmed it out with my sharp scissors, and now I'm doing some like a halo effect around it rather than a shadow. I'm doing like light coming out from it using a fine line bottle that's filled with golden fluid paint, and I can make real fine lines with this right with its, you know, mark making. But for what I'm doing with this is I'm just applying it along the lines on the outside of the image and then blending it out with a water tank brush. So it gets this halo effect and makes the robot stand out from the cityscape. I go around the edges with some manganese blue ink, And then my last steps are to add some labels from my Brother P-Touch label maker that say building buildings, building minds, building bodies. And I shade those, and that's pretty much the end of my page. I hope you're enjoying these daily art journal pages. We'll be going on all month, and then in December we're going to do something else. I'll be tired of art journaling at that point. I hope you've developed an art journal habit and then you're playing along with the prompts from Art Joy of Sharing. And of course, if you like this, give it a thumbs up, leave me a comment or question below, subscribe, turn on your notification bells, and pin this or share it on Facebook if you want to. So that's it for me for today, day 8, combined with day 7. And here comes your close-ups. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.